right, let's try this again. And of course it's making me change my angle. Now I hope I can find it. We're gonna try this again. See what happens. Hopefully I can find it. Did it work this time? I'm gonna have to start everything over again. Sorry guys. Hi Shirley, hi Kathy. It worked this time, finally. I was actually live on time, but for some reason it wasn't showing up, so nobody could find me on my page. Came up on your news feed. Let me see if I can see it. This is crazy. But I see more people found it, so it should be working better now. All right, here we go. We're here this time, yay! Hi Willie, hi Candy, hi Tina, hi Kathy, hi Shirley. Sorry, I was on time, I promise. Now so now I have to start all over again. Welcome back, Maggie. Oh, don't do that. I'm not touching anything, I'm afraid to. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Carla. All right, so sorry. I had to restart the video. So now I have to do everything over again. This dumb old thing. I swear it's yeah, but don't ask me where to find it, Sherry. Hi Carla, I'm okay. How are you? I'm glad everybody came back. Hey Candy. Oh, Candy, I've been having issues. Like, hey Tina, you found me? No, girl, it's a problem. I tried to get on earlier, and I was on, but I couldn't even find it myself. So I knew there had to be a problem, and so I have to start everything all over again. So, so sorry guys, so sorry. I swear it's because I'm doing a rose. Every single time I do a rose, this happens. So I just have to restart my mini chat and all that good stuff. All that stuff that we have to do, I have to do it over again. Sorry. Well, you know, technology hates me. Hi Janet, hi Brenda. It actually hates me. I know, you guys, I told you that. Oh, maybe if I do it this way on this, I'll be able to see the comments. Well, that's one good thing about this, having to go this way. I had to change even the angle of the camera, of course, because that's how it goes. Just bear with me, guys. I have to type everything over again. Hates me, I tell you, it hates me. All right. All right, let me see. Hopefully it'll work. Yay. All right, now all I gotta do is get my comments. Okay, finally, jeepers. Welcome back, Maggie. Hi, Carla. Hi, Sherry. I'm gonna say hi all over again. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Janet. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Joanne. Hi Tammy. All right, I'm sorry. I was on time, I promise, but I couldn't find it on my Facebook, so I knew when no one was coming in that no one could find it. So I shut down the video and I restarted, and then now it's making me use this angle that I hate. Hi, Sue-Ann. But it's okay. So you missed part of the rows, but not much, because I realized there had to be an issue when no one was coming in. That you just couldn't find me, because I couldn't find me either. So I knew if I couldn't, no one else could. Hi, Ruth. I know, girl. I was having problems. I started the video, but I couldn't find it, so I knew no one could find it. Hi, Debbie. So we're going to make this two-toned yellow rose. Is that the 16-inch, what, Joanne, frame? This is the Unique in the Creek large flower frame. Oh, no, you didn't see one started? All right, well, this is what I did. I'll show you from the bottom, Janet. You see how you had these four sets of holes. You put the zip tie in there. This is what I've done so far. I just put 4 pieces of mesh in here, and I just did a couple on this row. So you'll be able to see what I'm doing as I continue, because it's all the same throughout the whole rows. So we haven't gotten too far. Luckily I restarted, because no one would have found me. It was really crazy. So we're not allowed to say a few things. The zip ties that are best is this size. I'll measure them. They're the ones that it's 9 inches. That makes it easiest to grab. You can use shorter ones, but it makes it harder to grab if you do. So I suggest you use that size. I'm sorry you guys missed some, but all I did was add, like I said, 4 pieces of mesh to the middle, like here. So I'll break it apart so you can see it. I put 1 piece in one set, and then you just twist it like that. And then I put the next set of holes in and just twist it like this. Yes, Tina, I'm using fabric mesh. So you just go through and add the next one in that row, which is, there's 4 sets of holes in that row, and you just keep twisting them. Hi, Renelle. I know I was having trouble. I don't know why. I started the live on time, but it wasn't working, so I had to restart it when I realized something had to be wrong, because I know several people like to watch the rows. So if I couldn't find it on my page, I know everyone couldn't find it, so I restarted it after I realized there was a problem. Joanne, I found the fabric mesh at Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree, and I'm not sure if the Wreath shop had it or not. Hi, Jane from Australia. And I cut these 9 inches. The inside petals I cut 9 inches. So I'm just gonna keep twirling it, and so we're only on the 2nd row, so I didn't do too much ahead of time. I didn't mean to do any of it ahead of time, but you guys know whenever I do a rose, expect delays, because for some reason there's always an issue getting on when I'm making a rose. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's just, I don't know what it is. So we're just going to continue. I'm only on the 2nd row, and as you can see, my petals, I'll show you how I made the petals. They're a 9-inch square, you have a square like this, and you just fold the two corners together and scrunch into a little tail. Hi, Joyce. And you have a little tail like that, and this little tail is what I'm sticking in the zip ties. Hi, Kay. Hi, Sherry. So we're just going to continue on the second row. And I haven't used any glue yet because I'm kind of waiting to see. I cut my mesh with a heat burning tool, a wood burning tool. I know there's a lot of controversy with this wood burning tool, but that's how I do it. I don't say that that's what you should do, but I will say if you do, hi Kara from Pittsburgh, please use protection and do it in a high ventilated area. I always have a fan going right next to me. You should wear a mask. I know I should too. Hi Cecilia. So make sure you know, like I said, I don't know if it's good or bad or whatever, but if you do it, make sure you use a mask and high ventilated area. So I can see I may have to use some glue. I haven't used any glue yet, but we'll see what happens as I go. So I think I'm liking this two-tone yellow. What do you guys think? Probably not enough of it that's done yet to tell for sure, but I think it's kind of pretty. Hi, Shaylin. Yes, I'm all right now, girl. I thought I couldn't get my live going, but we're okay now. And since I'm not allowed to say a few words, if you will bless my page. Thanks, Sherry. 36, Kathy. I cut 36 inside petals, and the last row is 8. So you guys do the math. You have trouble with the bud part? Hi, Sandy. Cut a couple for us sometimes so we can see what you do. Yes, Kay, I'd be happy to. If you watch some of my other videos, I have cut the mesh on there. So if you go back on my page and find, hi Patty, find a couple of my other videos. There are, in fact, one of them I think shows the heat burning tool right in the beginning. 44, thank you. Listen, I'm so flustered over starting this live that I can't think. Yeah, if I hadn't cut all the mesh for this already, I would show you on this with this one, but I already pre-cut all of them. You never know, I might be short, so, but hopefully I'm not. I just got sealer. I'm loving it. Are you, Kathy? Yeah, I was torn. I was going to get one. I had it in my cart, my Amazon cart, and then I know it's a lot faster with the sealer, and then I never ordered it. I think I'm done with the second row. So at this point, when you get done with the first and second row, thanks, Kara. Hi, Christina. Well, I have one that I have to finish, so if this one doesn't take an extraordinary amount of time, you may get a bonus and get to watch my, if you want to, that is. I'm making a burgundy rose for a customer. I know, Kathy, the fraying is rough, and that's why I used the wood burning tool. Sherry, you have to use glue. You can't be afraid to use glue. At this point, when you do the first and second row, this is when you put the rubber band on. You will not see this rubber band. It'll be hidden. So you can go through and tuck all the ends in the rubber band, and then do some tucking here and there in the bud. Yes, Kathy, I'm pretty sure it could. No, they're still facing out, Sandy. They're still facing out. See the tails? They're still facing out. So, just tucking here and there, and you may have to use some glue. And you glue the petal, glue it to the mesh itself. So at this point we have the bud. Do you, Renelle? Yes. Just make sure you do it in a high ventilated area and use a mask if you can. I know I should use them too. I should use a mask. I use a fan right next to me. It cuts the mesh. Hi, Diane from Florida. I want to make and sell some flowers for Mother's Day in my Etsy shop. Well, good luck, Kathy. Good luck with that. I have an Etsy shop too, but I've never sold one thing in it. I don't know why. Some people do very well, and I'm just not one of them. So, alright, so now that's the bud. So now we'll go on to the next row. Hey, Rachel from Long Island, welcome. So, I'm not allowed to say, for anyone new, I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm afraid to talk. But if you will just, if someone else can tell the new people what to say, that would be great. I can't say it as far as blessing my page and all that. I'm not allowed to say certain words. That's what everyone's saying anyway. I thought it was fixed, but now they're saying it's back on again, so. So we're gonna go on to the dark yellow now. I thought this would be kind of pretty to have two different colored yellows. I love this fabric mesh. It's not as rough, but you can use regular mesh if you prefer. Type of tool that can be used other than the sealer and wood burning tool. I have neither, but I use the scissors and rotary cutter presently. That's all I know of, Ruth, is the rotary cutters or scissors. Scissors would take forever. The rotary cutter is what everyone seems to use. Thank you, Kathy. Glue dots to keep petals together. Oh, really, Renelle? What is a glue dot? I've never seen them. Send me a picture on my page so I could see what that is, would you? Do you melt the glue dot? Thanks, Kathy. Yeah. And for some reason, it's just... That's what everyone's saying anyway. Hi, Iris. How are you? Yeah. Everyone uses the rotary cutter. That's the tool of choice. It's like double-sided tape in a dot form. Oh, wow, Tina. I didn't know that. Does it hold pretty good? Electric scissors. Right, Jane. I forgot about those. That's Lori's choice of cutting is the electric scissors. You said it, Rachel. What did you say, girl? I've seen people use glue dots when making rotate cheer bows. I don't know if I've ever seen a glue dot. Do you have to melt it and all that? Huh. Maybe I have to look online for them because I don't think I've ever seen them in the stores. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. Alright, I'm going to turn this darn air conditioner off for a while. Wonder where they find them. Really? They sell them at Walmart. Huh. Okay, I'm going to have to look for that. Glue dots. I'll have to look for that. So this is, oh, okay. And they hold fabric, okay, huh? I usually just hot glue the pieces down, which it's looking like I'm going to have to do some of that on these. Yep, I'm going to have to go through and do some gluing. I can see it already. But what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to put all the rows on first and then go through and see where I have to do some gluing. I can see it right there for now. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to have to try those. So this is what I do. I stick some glue down in there and I glue the fabric. I glue the mesh to each other. But I'm not going to do any of that on this part until I get all the rows in. So is everyone ready for Easter? I've been cooking most of the morning. Charity. How are you, girl? You gotta work, Kathy? Oh no. That's not good. Well, that's good, Candy. I decided today I took flowers for my parents' graves. Almost have dessert done. The biggest work comes tomorrow, right, Maggie? Well, my sister does it every year. She does the meat part, and I do all the rest. All the salads and the dessert. So how you doing, Maggie? Hi, Donna. Maggie, when you coming back to Florida, girl? Yeah, I just sprayed the rose I made. So most people don't call for reservations on holidays. Well, you know what, Kathy? I bet it's because most people think that you're closed. So they should give you that day off. I know I never call and make reservations on a holiday because I always figure they're closed. Are you, Maggie? That's a good time to go. At least it's not sweltering hot. It's too hot in Florida. Love my snow. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. You're right. How's Dick doing? Oh. Whew. No problem, Joanne. It was 36 in the middle and 8 on the outside, and someone did the math. 44. Thanks, Kathy. Yes, 44 total. So I have some, I'm getting up in my nice people that are coming to my page. So isn't this horrible? We can't say. Yes, Joanne, it's not quite 2 rows. It's 1 roll plus about 6 pieces off the second roll. So if you haven't checked me out, please do so. I hate this. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to tell people, you know. We're trying to get to for a giveaway, so we need to get up there to get there. Ugh, all this. Are you, Rachel? Girl, that's only 45 minutes from me. Do you have family down here? Thanks, Faye. Thanks, Patricia. Yeah, I don't know what's so bad about saying things. I mean, I just don't understand why we're not allowed to. No, Sherry, this is fabric mesh. You can use deco mesh, but this is fabric mesh. And I'm using the Unique in the Creek board. Yeah, it'd probably be good on the smaller board too. If you want some of these boards, you can go to uniqueinthecreek.com and type in By Connie, BYCONNIE, and you get 10% off. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sherry. So yeah, I can see I'm going to have to do some gluing on this baby. These petals are being nasty tonight. They're giving me fits on the other rows I was doing too. But we're going to put them all on first and then see, because sometimes after they're on, then they, yeah, By Connie, BYCONNIE, but it has to be one word and all capital letters, Kathy. I have to try some of those small boards. I haven't tried them yet. And they have the tree boards out now in plastic. So I want to try some of those. Closing Friday. Where are you located? I'm in West Palm Beach, Rachel. Hi, Linda. Aw, thanks so much. I appreciate that. You don't know what it means to me. Because I'll tell you, there's a lot of wreath makers out right now. So to get a compliment really means a lot. The wreaths. Oh, that's okay, Linda. Thanks. I make wreaths too, so. So hopefully you'll like my wreaths just as well. I'm gonna have another what do you call it? What did I do? What did I have? Oh gosh, my brain is really, I had a auction sale. Jeepers, I couldn't think. So we're gonna have another one in May sometime. So I'm going to be making some more wreaths. Do you, Rachel? Yeah, I imagine you would, because Port St. Lucie doesn't have a airport. So when you're driving down I-95 and you pass the exit for Donald Ross Road, which you will, that's my exit. So luckily, my phone is broken in here. I mean, it still works to call out and all that, but it doesn't ring very loud, so that's a good thing. Aw, thanks, Linda. I appreciate that. Yeah, I bought a few really neat, I think they are pretty signs from Walmart this weekend that I'm wanting to make wreaths with. Aw, thanks, Kay. I appreciate all of you. So, So Rachel, how long are you going to be in Port St. Lucie? What's for dinner, girl? I don't think you want to come to my house for dinner. I'm starting a diet Monday. Well, I'm going to be a cranky camper then. But how long are you going to be here? Anyways, in Port St. Lucie. Ugh. Unfortunately, I have to do something. I have my cardiologist appointment next week, and he's not going to be too happy with me. Because I haven't lost any weight. Such a struggle. He's not going to be happy with me. Maggie, I still see some Judy now and then, and of course you heard about Bonnie. That's who I used to really camp with. I'm sad to say. Oh no, that's not fun, Maggie. Why'd you sell it? So at this point, this is where we do the last row, and these are the only ones you put zip ties on, this last row. And I'm looking at this. Hopefully I'll be able to get this one, the zip tie, in it. Put your zip tie through there. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, it is. So you fold your tail in. The last row is when I fold it in, and I bring these zip ties through this one. And this, you try not to put them on tight when you're putting them together. Yeah, I understand, Maggie. And that's when you pull these tight, after you put the last zip tie through it. And that's when you cut these tails off. Put this on loosely, because you're going to be adding the ends of the zip ties to it. So Rachel, how long are you going to be here for, girl? My ears are bothering again, and I don't know if you saw my last post. Maybe I didn't, Candy. Thanks, Rose. I don't recall. About are you talking about your brothers doing the cooking and you're watching your mom? I saw that one. Oh yes, my other two links, affiliate links, are on my website for, I'm not allowed, I don't know if I'm allowed to even say this, I'm afraid to talk, but I'm an affiliate for Waterman's Loft and Deco Exchange. June 4th. Oh, that's good. You'll be here for a while. Where's home, Rachel? Hi, Leslie. So if you guys want to shop for what with into Scott's great store or Damon's, please click on my affiliate link. It's on my page. Candy, would you please post the things I always say that I'm not allowed to say? Oh, I hate this. I know, Bobette. Aren't they great? Now I'm laying on my back hurt as clean. Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. Thank you, Leslie. Maker said the yellow mesh is difficult to find because of all the flowers being made. Yes, it is, Kay. I had a hard time finding the yellow mesh. Craft Outlet is out of it. I know that much. And I don't understand why it takes them so long to get back in stock. Thanks, Candy. Yes, I do remember Rose's deaf. If someone can type for her, because I know she uses lip reading and you can't see my face. Thank you, Rose. Because of my camera angle, you can't see my lips moving for her, so... Oh, I know. They are great. Yes, Candy's my helper. I really appreciate it, Candy. She helps me out a lot. In fact, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be an affiliate for Waterman's Loft, because he just opened it up for 20 people. And I was number 20. So she's a big help for me, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Faye. Yep, I'm not allowed to say things. I was so worried, I thought maybe that's why they wouldn't show my video tonight. I was looking at Craft Outlet last night and had to let them send me an email when yellow comes back in stock. I know, Renelle, I don't understand it. And Craft Outlet seems to take forever to get stuff back in stock. So I had one roll of the dark yellow and then I had a couple rolls of the light yellow, so I thought I'd try to make the two-toned, since I know it takes more than one roll to do a rose. I don't know why I only got one roll of this color. I wasn't thinking again, of course. Yep. And also, yes, thank you, thank you, Candy. You're the best girl. Also, what I was going to say, darn, I forgot. Gosh. Oh, they don't have pink mesh. Isn't that odd that they don't have pink fabric mesh? They have coral, which I used the other night, if you watched my live the other night. But they don't have pink. That's kind of disappointing. So I got every color that they do make that would look good as a rose. But they don't have pink. Candy, you're the best. Thanks, Renelle. Yeah, I thought this one would be pretty. Thank you, Rose. Somebody tell Rose I said thank you. Please. Alright, so we're almost, let me get rid of some of these clothespins. I may need one or two. Yes, I wish, I don't know, it's too bad that Facebook doesn't have closed captioning for deaf people. That would really be nice if they did. All right, quit giving me a hard time here. So, well, that's that for this row. Maggie, look on my Wreaths by Connie M page. There's 2 or 3 videos on me making a sunflower there. Alright, so now you take each petal end and put it in its neighboring zip tie. So this one would go in here. And this board likes to slide away from me. And just follow it around. And this one would go in here. Even though I had a hard time with these last time, I ended up gluing them all anyway. But we'll see how it goes. If they come out, they come out. We'll just glue them. Sometimes they don't cooperate. So don't be worried if that happens, because it does happen sometimes. Hi, Sophie. All right, Maggie, anytime, girl. If you'd like to order one, just let me know. They're $45 plus shipping. Hi, Carolyn. Hey, Cheryl. What do you think, girl? You like it? Cheryl might be the prospective owner of this rose, if she likes it. If not, I'm going to make her solid yellow. Oh. good, Cheryl. Happy Easter to you, Carolyn. Thank you. Uh-oh, look what I just did. I pulled that one tight, and I wasn't supposed to do it yet. So, oh well. This little guy will get glued down then. That's how we used to do it. We never used to add these ties to the neighboring zip ties like this. We used to just glue them. I'm about to do it again. The last row on these roses is the hardest. I will be the first to tell you that that's the one that gives me a hard time. I add leaves, Renelle. I'll show you that as soon as I get done fighting with this last row. Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl says, sorry, it's sold already, but guys, I'll be glad to make you one if you'd like one. But Cheryl did already put a request in for the yellow. Thanks, Faye. So, we will be gluing some of these ends down because they don't like to cooperate. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, we never used to do this tie method like this. And we always used to glue the ends down before. So, this is the part that actually gives me fits too, believe me. Thanks, Maggie. Sit that one in there. Ugh. Let's see, did I pull this one tight yet? No, believe it or not, I didn't do this one, so that's good. Thanks, Linda. Maggie, I've never made a daisy, but I would like to try to make one. I know a lot of people like daisies. Thanks, Maggie. All right. Woof. Dumb old thing. Yep. This is the row that I have the biggest problem with. Usually it turns out okay. It's just... Oh, that sounds pretty, Renelle. You keep losing me, Cheryl? Oh, no. Listen. I had a hard time. I had to stop the beginning. I had to stop the video and restart it because I knew when, because I know I get my I don't want to say that word, but I get my followers for the rows, and when no one's coming in, I know there's a problem because I couldn't find it myself on my end. So I had to stop it and restart it, and I'm grateful that it worked after that. Oh, I like this two-tone yellow. I thought I would like it. I think it's pretty. Thanks, Dolores. You like it, Cheryl? Well, I'm happy. I'm happy you like it, girl. Give me that. Get out of there. Aw, thanks, Renelle. I appreciate that. I'm happy you're enjoying it. So you do have to go and nip and tuck after you get all your petals in. Thanks, Willie. Oh yes, I like this. I do like this. So, oh, I almost forgot one. Luckily that clothespin was there to remind me. Yeah, I love this. So now, this one I can see I'm going to have to add some glue to it. So I'm just going to go down there and just put a little glue in it. And so that'll stay. And I think I'm going to add a little bit to this one over here. Thanks, Brenda. Put a little glue on that one. So now we're going to add some green leaves. Put a little bit of glue on here. Just to help it. So, on the back of these, let me just fix this part right here. See, sometimes these things don't like to stay in their holder, so you do have to glue them, which I always go through and make sure I glue it. Okay, so on this side, you see where your hanging loops are. Don't forget to add that before you finish your project. On these boards, there's 2 indented holes that you add hanging. You could add string or wire or whatever. I put a zip tie in it. You too, Kathy. Enjoy. So, these are my leaves. And I'll fold one for you just so you can see. Is the camera crooked or is it me? I think it is a little crooked, but I'm afraid to touch anything. Hopefully I won't drop you guys. Yes, it's necessary. Hi, Maria. So this is the leaves. And it's a 10-inch square. So what you do is you pull 2 ends like this, and it automatically goes in the middle. You scrunch it, and you fold it. Let me see if the package says, Diane. I'm not sure. Let me look at the package. It doesn't really say. Why don't they ever say what colors they are? I wonder how they pack them when they don't know. It's metallic green, but I don't know if you can read it. Let me see where the skew is. I know it's backwards. Awesome, Charity. That's great. Hi, Marianne. But it's metallic green. They don't really tell you exactly. Yes, I think it is an emerald green, something like that. Thanks, Kay. Oh, stupid me. I forgot to put the zip tie in so I know exactly where to put it. Hi, Penny. So let me get 2 zip ties and figure out exactly where these leaves are going to go. So you have the hanging cord here. So I'm going to put the leaves on this hole and the one across from it. So I put the zip tie in so I know where it's going to go. welcome, Diane. And I'm going to go in this zip tie. In that hole. But make sure the flat part of the zip tie is facing you, because if it's not, it's the wrong direction. So we just, all right, where's the other end? Don't you love when this happens? The other end likes to hide from you. Come on out. There it is. All right. Sometimes they are not cooperative, let me tell you. This one is just not cooperating. Likes to be going away from me. And then he's backwards on top of it. All right, so you just pull it tight. Once you finally get them in there, and cut it off. So I go through and make sure I glue everything good before I ship it out to anyone. They sure like to hide on you. All right. Come out here. Here's my other 2 leaves. Just set it in. And zip it up. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. There's the yellow 2-tone rose. Cheryl, if you're still here, I hope you like it, girl. I know I see I have to fix this petal. Has to be glued some and fluffed. Thanks, Charity. And I have another one I have to finish. I have to finish a maroon rose. Thanks, Linda. So if you guys want to hang out, we can finish the maroon rose that I started earlier for a customer. Thank you, Carolyn. So you can get a double rose video tonight. So this rose is sold. However, I can make one for anyone if they would like it, or any color you would like. They're $45 plus shipping. Yes. So I've already gotten quite some of the maroon done, as I was trying to get it all done before I started my live, but it didn't work out. So you guys get to watch if you want to hang out. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Kathy, Carolyn, Linda, Brunel. Thank you. So this is the maroon rose I've been working on for a customer. And as you can see, these two petals right here, they want to go out. So I'm going to change and turn them around so they lean in the right direction. Aw, thanks, Candy. I'm glad you like it. So I'm going to change this flower direction, this petal direction. I'm just going to turn it around because it wants to go to the outside. So, thank you, Ruth. You didn't like it, Diane? No, but Maggie, this is the same size. I only ordered the large boards. I should try to get some of the small ones. I have not tried those yet. But they're the same thing, only they're smaller, so the rose wouldn't come out as big. So I'd like to try some of those. I don't know why I haven't tried them. So I have to add sometimes these zip ties can be a fit. Oh, I know, Diane, you didn't like the yellow and white, you said. I got you, girl, I know. Joanne, I am not sure what size it is. I could be wrong, but I think it's 12-inch. Don't mark my words on that, but I think it's 12-inch. And this petal is also being a brat, so I'm going to cut this one off and turn it around also. So this is burgundy. This is what someone asked me to make. I haven't seen her on. I don't know if she's here or not. Thanks, Renelle. I wasn't sure on that size. Of course, that's just the size of the board. Once the rose is made, it'll be bigger than that. I think the sunflowers would be pretty on those smaller boards too. Alright. Sometimes these petals just want to go their own way, so you have to fight with them a little. Alright, I have not folded all of the petals for this one. So you guys get to see that too. So I just fold corner to corner, and these petals are all 10 inches, only because I made a mistake, which is fine. Oh, it's not plastic? Renelle, I didn't know. They didn't have the plastic ones yet. They might not be. Maybe they're not going to make very many of them. I don't know. I can't say, but don't forget to use by Connie if you want to order, so you can get that 10% discount. Oh, okay, Tina, thanks. So I'm glad they're coming out. I'm glad you told me, because I will wait to order them. Yes, there's nothing wrong with the wooden ones. They say if you just spray them with Krylon spray, that protects them, the Krylon Clear. Thanks, Carolyn. Nothing wrong with them. That's all we ever used before the plastic ones came out. So these are all 10-inch petals. So this one's going to be a fluffier rose, because I usually cut the middle 9 inches. Yeah, I'd rather have the plastic, but like I said, I had the wooden ones, and I use those too. There's nothing wrong with them. But I have to say, I love this fabric mesh, but I just wish it came in more colors. They like the small roses. Yeah, I've never made one. But I definitely want to try to, but I'll be waiting till May to get the plastic boards. I want to get a couple of the tree boards and try those out. Did you all see the ice cream cone that Lori made? She just amazes me what she comes up with. I would have never in a million years thought to make an ice cream cone. They're in? Are you talking about... Thanks, Maria. What are in? You're talking about the tree boards, right? The plastic ones? Because I know they're in. But you're not talking about the small boards, are you? Whew. Wow, I can't believe it's already 9:45, at least Eastern time. I saw that, Penny. Yes, I did see that. It was cute. Have you guys seen Lori did she did a video. Oh, Oh, good, Candy. I'm glad you can use it. She did a video on her mom's. Her mom makes doll houses. I just was flabbergasted. If you have not seen that, you've got to go watch it. Right, Renelle? Oh, thanks, Ruth. Yeah, this was a special request from a customer. So I just got it. It took forever to get this mesh in. You know what? I think this one might be 9 inches like it's supposed to be. Nope, it's still 10 inches. It doesn't matter if you cut them 9 or 10. The only reason to cut them 9 is to save a little bit of mesh. Yeah, that would be nice, Joan. Is it Joanne or Joan? I think it's Joanne, right? I'm sorry if I ever pronounce your name wrong. Please don't hesitate to correct me. You don't want to have to be called the wrong name the whole time. Oh, good. All right, you don't need to stick together. I see you. So I've learned that it's best to put all the petals in before you start gluing petals. You don't want to glue them until you get them all in and then see where you have to glue them. Aw, thanks, Renelle. I appreciate that. I'm happy to hear that. I usually butcher names, so I'm glad to hear that. Yep, so we're at 1,500. I can't say the word, but people that like my page, I can't say it. I don't know what to say instead. We're trying to get to 2,000 for a giveaway, but whew, I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not. Alright, so we're going to now do the outside petals. Get my zip ties to come back here that went to the end of the table. Thanks, Maggie. Aw. Thank you, Joanne. So on the last row now, and this is the row. I already put my zip ties. Oh, I forgot to plug in my battery. Let me get that before it closes on me. I forgot to plug my phone in. Hang on, guys. I want to make sure it gets plugged in. Hope I don't shake you up too much. You know this isn't easy to do when it's upside down. If it was sideways, it would be easier, but it isn't because of all the other issues I had tonight. There. Sorry for us shaking. Yeah. I know, Ellen, it was crazy tonight. I just don't understand what happened because I couldn't find it myself on my page, so I knew there was a problem. So I had to restart the video. I guess I didn't put any of these in yet. So it was a little hairy today getting going. Oh, no problem, Sandy. Girl, you got here just in time to watch me finish up your wreath. Your rose. What are you thinking so far? I wasn't going to do this one on here, but let me show you your rose, Sandy. Oh, wait. No, this one's your rose. What am I talking about? But I'll show you the one I did earlier. This is the yellow one. The two-toned yellow one. This one is sold to Cheryl, but you're welcome. If anybody would like one, just holler. I'll be glad to make one for you. Thanks, Cindy. I know, I don't know what the issue with Facebook is. I've heard they're really having problems. I hope they get it resolved soon. Thanks, Cindy. No, Joanne, I've never used paper mesh. In fact, that's what I was a little irritated with my order. Right, Renelle? My order, I thought I ordered yellow fabric mesh, and when I got it, oh, I didn't, Sandy. I just showed it to you. Did you miss it? I finished that one already. Can no longer get 18 proofs done. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellen. I know, my hands give me a hard time too. Sandy, I just showed the yellow rose. Did you miss it? I finished that one already, girl. Hi, Anna. How are you, my friend? Oh, I'm sorry, Ellen. Hopefully that'll get resolved quickly. Sandy girl, I know. I had a lot of it done ahead of time. No, it cannot be used outside, Renelle. In fact, I called them and asked that question myself because it would cost me just as much as I paid for the mesh to mail it back. Almost. Same to you, Anna. So, I'm stuck with it. And it wasn't cheap either. It was like $8.50 a roll for that paper mesh. So I was pretty irritated with that. So when you order mesh, I put in fabric mesh. When you put fabric mesh in your search, that should be the only thing that comes up. But a lot of times it is not. So you really have to be careful. I learned my lesson the hard way. And I should have known better because I did the same thing with ribbon. I put in wired ribbon, then after a while, ribbon came up that wasn't wired. And I ordered it. When I got it, it wasn't wired. So, you really have to be careful. I know, Renelle. No, Joanne, it's thicker than tulle. It's almost like fabric mesh. It really is. It's just that it's made out of paper. And you cannot use it outside. So it's really for indoor use only. Yes, Maggie, you can. These fabric mesh wreaths and the sunflower and the regular mesh, what I did the sunflower with, can be put outside. It says weatherproof right on the mesh. Okay. So it looks like everyone's having a good time in Vivian at the, what's the name of that place they're at? I can't think. No, Maggie, we were talking about paper mesh. You would. Yes. Enjoy it, Anna. But you'll miss... Stupid me, I shouldn't have done that too. I deleted the first... Well, I don't think it was recording anyway, but it might have been. I deleted the first part because when you do the mini chat, you can only have so many videos. Hi, Rita! So... I shouldn't have done that, but you'll see the majority of it. My furniture in my sitting room is that color, so I'm putting the rose on the wall. I'll send you a picture of it. Awesome, Sandy. Yes, I would love to see a picture. This will look beautiful on your wall. That's what I like about these roses. You can use them inside, outside, in any room of your house. Just like the crosses. Where'd they go? Thanks, Anna. Can't remember where all them guys went. And Vivian, what's the name of that place? Help me out, guys. Something warehouse. I hate when that happens. It's at the tip of my tongue and I can't remember. General Wholesale. Thank you, Penny. My first board, and we'll try making my first flower soon. Have to finish my Afghan first. Well, good luck, Joyce. Thank you, Shaylin. Yeah. General Wholesale. I couldn't think of it for anything. Awesome, Renelle. That's great. Did you use the oh gosh, cooling racks, Renelle? Did you make the crosses with the cooling racks? Great. Yep, this last row is the one that's a pain in the you know where. Thanks, Joyce. Awesome, Charity. I want to do one of those too. Pain in the Jester. You're right. Yeah, I thought some of their prices was a little high too, but you know that they had a code where you get 55% off your order. But I'm afraid, I don't know how much shipping would have been. That's always my fear. I hate paying for shipping when you could use products to buy. That's why I like to go to the websites that offer free shipping. So then I order products for that shipping cost rather than pay for shipping. You little, oh no, I didn't do that. I thought I did it again, but I didn't. Yeah, I rather pay for products than pay for shipping, but it was still a good deal. I know, Candy, you said you got a lot of good signs for reasonable price. So that makes up for the shipping. I'm finishing a gerbera daisy. Shaylin, you have to send me a picture of that, girl. I'd like to see what that looks like. I don't know what that is. I like seeing everyone's creations. Thanks, Maria. I have one almost done for my sister-in-law who passed away from breast cancer. I'm doing it in hot pink and white. It is looking nice. This is new for me and thought I would start with the cross. Very good, Candy. Oh, very good, Maria. It's called burgundy. Well, you guys know you can always order if you'd like one. They're $45 plus shipping. They're $60. The red, I have a red one on my Etsy shop. That's $60 including shipping. Whew. Ah, I did it again. No, that's what I'm doing. Look what that's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing the wrong row to stick in there. Oh well, this one will be glued. No big deal, just glue it. Well, that sounds pretty, Renelle. But the only problem is you cannot get pink fabric mesh. I don't know why. It's the only color I have not been able to find. For some reason, they don't make pink fabric mesh. I don't know what the reason for it is. So what I'm doing, I don't know if anyone wasn't here for the other rows, but I'm adding the tails of the petals to their neighboring zip ties. Joyce, there is burlap mesh, there is deco mesh, there is paper mesh, and there is fabric mesh. I never used paper mesh. Unfortunately, I have 2 rolls of it because I know you can't do that, use that outside. Yes, there's a lot of zip ties in a rose. That there is. But that's okay. I like using zip ties. I do too, Renelle. I do not like to cut 21-inch mesh, only because my arms are so short. I have a hard time reaching the other end. All right. Well, I'll have to go through and tuck and glue and do all that good stuff to the petals that like to stick out. Well, Sandy, I bet you never dreamed you were going to get to watch your rose being made. I actually started it before my live and I wanted to finish it. But I still have some things to do, but now I'm going to add the leaves to it. Some of these ends like to stick out, so I'll have to fix that. So I have this hanging tie here. You can use whatever you'd like. I always use a zip tie because I think it holds better. Joyce, the difference between deco and fabric mesh is, one is polyester, I believe, and it's just different material, really. I think that's all the difference is. And the fabric mesh is so much softer and more vibrant, I think, in color. A lot easier on your hands. But it is expensive compared to deco mesh. It's about double the price. But it's worth it. I'm right, Sandy? What am I right? Am I right or someone else? Well, that calls for a lot of zip ties. Oh, I know. You're talking about you didn't expect to see your rose being made, right? You got a bonus video here. So, this is extra from my rose the other night. I'll have to make another fuchsia rose so I could use that up. Alright, so here's the petals. And I usually put them opposite, 2 on one side and 2 on the other, opposite the hanging hook, hook. Woo. This is when they like to, I don't know what that just fell. Oh. The rose just decided to fall, the yellow one. No, you can't find it locally. I know that I have not found it locally at all. Hobby Lobby does not carry it. I wish they would carry more things. Don't come out of there. I wish they would carry more things locally, but they don't. So, alright, let's start over. Let's start over with these things. And did I put the other side in? I did not. So let's do that before so I can make sure I'm putting it in the right place. All right. Since we're here, we'll put them on this side first. one thing for sure, you have to have lots of patience. These zip ties they like to run away from you. What size is it across? Let me, do you want me to count, to measure it with the leaves or without the leaves, Sandy? Without? Okay. As soon as I get this one in, I'll measure it. All right. Let me turn this. All right, let me see. Let's see, it's 11 to about 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19. It's about 19 inches across, Sandy. Hi, Adrian. To get in tomorrow. Ah, that's good, Christina. Okay, so it's 19 inches without, about 19 to 20 inches, I'd say, without the leaves. Sure, Ruth. Here is the back. Just nice and neat. Thanks, Sandy. I'm glad you like it. This is yours, my friend. And if anyone else would like one of these roses, don't hesitate to ask. They're $45 with plus shipping. And I have, let's see, yellow, red, coral. And I thought I had 2 purple, hopefully. Thanks, Adrian. So these are the 2 roses for the night. Here's the yellow 2-tone rose. This is going to Georgia. Oh, thanks, Maggie. Thanks, Candy. And this is the burgundy rose. Thanks, Candy W. Thank you, Maria. And this is going to Sandy. So, how is the yellow mesh working? I haven't tried it yet, Adrian. This is the fabric mesh. Thank you, Renelle. I'm still using up the fabric mesh. But you can use regular deco mesh, and I've done that in the past. But the fabric mesh is such a big, I can't talk. More vibrant color, I think. Thank you, Joyce. So, Sandy, you got a bargain. You got to actually watch your rose being made. And I think Cheryl was on earlier. She got to watch hers, too. Thanks, Anna. Yes, this was Sandy's choice. She requested this burgundy flower. As she said, she's got that color furniture in her living room, so this will look beautiful in there. So I still have some work, a little bit of work to do with them, but I won't keep you guys to do it. Well, that'd be good too, Renelle. Yeah. I want to make sure I glue it on good and get it ready for shipping. Thank you, Linda. And so I'm happy you guys stuck with me for 1.5 rose video at least, because I did want to get this done for Sandy. Yes, Maria, the green is also fabric mesh. Happy Easter, Adrian. Happy Passover, girl. Did you have a good holiday? I'm glad you enjoyed it, Renelle. And how does it look together? Oh, you're talking to Renelle. So I'm going to put the camera up and say goodnight to all my friends. There we go. Sorry about the beginning. I don't know what Facebook was doing, but it didn't want to start the video. At least it started, but I don't know where it went. So I just want to say happy Easter to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your families, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I wanted to get on at least one day this weekend and spend some time with you guys. Good night, Candy Girl. Hope you feel better. You're welcome. So, I want to thank you all for being with me. Happy, blessed Easter to all of you. Good night, Penny. And you're all very welcome. I'm so grateful that you all come and visit me every time I'm on. It means a lot. And I can't tell you guys what to do because I'm not allowed. We would like to get to 2,000 so we could have a giveaway. And yes, girl, I hope you feel better. Oh, you're welcome, Sandy. Thank you. I appreciate your order. Good night. Good night. Good night. All right, guys. I hope you all have a great holiday. Great rest of your weekend. And God bless you all, because this is a special holiday. Good night.